Oh, that'll get you right. Man, are we live yet, man? Have we hit the go button yet? Let me go ahead and check to see if we are officially go. Have we officially gone online? Am I officially streaming for the first time? Man, let me check the clock. Oh, man. Oh, man, what's up? What up, Panthers world? What up, Carolina fam? What up, plant-based and healthy? I like that. I like that. I like that. Is it Seahog? Seahog? Oh, wait, that's a dope name. How you pronounce that, brother? Defense is top what? Oh, man, top one for sure. Oh, top one for sure. What up, the king? What's going on? What's going on? Nah. James, you're off. James, my brother. James, my brother, you're off. You're off. I gotta let you know. You're off, my brother. We definitely top one, and it ain't even close. We're top one, and it ain't even close, my brother. What's going on, y'all? What up, Manuel? What up, EC Drummer? George. Do I think Bouye's going to be good? I won't lie to you. Our back four looks real good. I'm not going to lie to you. What we've got going on right now doesn't look too bad. And then when you include that we haven't been playing, 4-3 at all. We're playing a lot of nickel and dime. So we've been playing with extra defensive backs this whole, I guess it's only 2 games, but we've been playing with extra defensive backs for the past 2 games. And I haven't really found us, really blowing coverages or looking all that bad. Now, am I saying that we don't need AJ Bouye? No, but I'm also saying that I'm not really thinking that we're out here, blowing a ton of leads and whatnot. We're not out here getting killed. Now, honestly, let's be real. We played against Zach Wilson, who, if y'all remember before the draft, who was the only person saying that they had big questions about Zach Wilson and that they weren't quite so sure how he catapulted above Justin Fields? I think I was one of the only people, I think the only Panthers content creator who had questions about Zach Wilson the whole time, saying, I don't know if I would take him number 2. I even said that I wouldn't take him over Justin Fields. I even said I'd go for an O lineman over him anyway. But the point is, Zach Wilson, you feel me, and then Jameis Winston, we haven't been tested yet. And we're not going to get tested on Thursday either. So is Bouye going to be good? We'll find out in 2 weeks. You feel me? We're not going to find out whether or not AJ Bouye is going to be good for the squad for another week and a half, right? I'm not going to sit here and evaluate him based off of the Texans. I do want to see him, and it's going to be good though, right? It's going to be good to have him in the rotation for what should be a gimme game. I've been seeing people talk about, trap game this and don't doubt teams that. I don't care, bro. If you lose to the Texans, you deserve everything you're gonna get, bro. I don't care. I'm not gonna talk about, oh, you gotta take every team seriously. This is the NFL. No, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now. People saying that, they know in their heart it would be a huge disappointment if we lost to the Texans. So I'm gonna treat the game the way it should be treated. It should be an easy win for the Panthers. So I'm not gonna be able to evaluate how good AJ Bouye is gonna be based off of this upcoming Thursday. But it's gonna be a good buffer game to get him back in shape, to get him back playing football, feel those hits, and then week 4 we can finally see, what we're getting. You feel me? JC Horn, top 10 corner? Don't know about that yet. In fact, I do know about that. He's not top 10 corner. Pronounce, hold on, I just missed it. Oh no, you said you how to pronounce it. Seahawk. Alright, cool. Seahawk. What's up, brother? What up, Jerome? Chillin', my brother, chillin'. I'm way behind. Y'all know, if y'all been following the channel for a while now, y'all already know, man. Take me a minute to go through the chat, you feel me? I get caught up, you feel me? Burns and Hassan Reddick, top 10 edge rushers. I wouldn't doubt they're going to be a dynamic duo for sure. Don't forget about Morgan Fox either. Morgan Fox looking crazy too. YGM getting in there sometimes, but Morgan Fox been looking real nice. Hassan Reddick for sure is a guy who I think we're going to be looking at potentially trying to keep. I did a video. Wait, did I actually release that video? Did I actually upload that video? Oh, I don't think I did. Did I put a video up? I don't remember. Did I put a video up after Robbie Anderson got his contract? Did I do a Robbie Anderson video? I recorded it and I edited it. I don't think I uploaded it though. I was talking about how it was a good thing that Robbie Anderson got his money. This is in relationship to us pursuing Hassan Reddick in the future, like trying to get him under contract for a long period of time, or like maybe 2-3 years after this season. I talked about how Robbie Anderson got his money and how everyone on Twitter and everyone was talking about, okay, yeah, but now that we have Robbie, we can still extend DJ Moore. And I was saying, I'm not quite so sure the team is going to extend DJ. We can, we'll have the money to, but I wasn't 100% sure that we actually will, especially considering how many receiving threats we have on the team right now, and the money will be going consistently to wide receiver, especially after we just drafted Terrace Marshall in the second round. I'm seeing signals that tell me it's not a no-brainer. It's not a go ahead and just and make a very safe assumption that DJ is going to be around and getting extended. I'm saying that right now. But I wouldn't mind us looking at trying to pursue Hassan Reddick in the offseason. Playing for a contract? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to give Dante that money. The sad thing is he would have only had one good year. I think his first 2 years were mad inconsistent. Stayed hurt last year. Took a huge step. Dante took a huge step last year, but the problem with that was that he was just hurt for like half the season. More than that, honestly. So it was kind of hard to say like year 3 was a great year for him. So far, it looks good. It's just kind of tough to extend him. And it depends on what kind of money he'd be asking for. Can he go to Miami? Miami might be willing to risk it all. I can see Miami just going ahead and saying, okay, yeah, we made a mistake. We got Tua. Let's go ahead and get Deshaun Watson. I can really see them going for Deshaun Watson and just saying it's over, brother. We just gotta go ahead and cut our losses. And if we go down with the ship, we gotta go down with the ship. But what you're seeing right now from Miami is what I was talking about. Well, they're a bad team just in general, but they're a team that had O-line issues, and they went and drafted a receiver. Now Waddle is a cool dude. He's a real cool dude, right? He's a real cool dude, but their problem wasn't receiving. Their problem was protection. Same thing with the Bengals. They got a gimme game this past week, but still, they're having issues with having a questionable quarterback with no protection. Rivera is all in on Heineke? Yeah. I wish he was all in on Heineke when he lied about... Never mind. But, yeah, never mind. I'm going to say this. Ron Rivera was very weird about Heineke in 2018. What up, Monty? What up, Monty? What up, Diva? What's going on? I didn't upload? Okay, I didn't upload that video? Alright, cool. Well, yeah, when Robbie got his money, I was kind of worried that we would not give DJ his money, even though we could. Even though we technically we have the money to do it, or we will have the money to extend DJ, I'm not 100% convinced that we do make that move. Put some respect on Cam Irving's name. Through 2 games, he's been good for a career train wreck. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're gonna talk about the Jets and the Saints depleted front sevens, but I mean, I don't know. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm worried about the whole O line in general. The whole O line in general looks pretty bad. Now we haven't gotten sacked at all, really. We haven't really gotten sacked much at all. But that doesn't change that the O line play has not looked that great. Like the numbers for the sack numbers look all right. They don't look bad at all. but the performance itself, the run blocking itself, has not looked good. Now, pass pro has looked good. Pass pro for the line has looked good. We've seen Sammy D have time in the pocket, but I'm still my big problem with the O line is, first of all, our starters are backups, and then like the last several years in a row, even the guys who perform well end up getting injured. You feel me? And I don't like it. Just feels bad when some of your starters on your O line are really backups, and then they get injured. So you have to look at backups of backups. You feel me? But there's been certain players on the O line who have not been looking bad at all. So I'll give them that. I'll give them that. By the way, I'm glad you know what you're talking about. Most content creators only watch Sports Center and talk about that. Thank you. I mean, I do what I can. Should have kept Heineke over Allen. Yeah, too late for that. At the game, he started in 2018. And I can say firsthand, he was garbage that game. He was better than Kyle Allen in Week 17 against the Saints when it was Teddy Bridgewater starting that game for the Saints. They didn't have their whole defense in that game. Also, it took we also won that game. We were happy we won that game and gave Kyle Allen the win for that game. That was a game where Teddy Bridgewater took 3 quarters to get Michael Thomas 40 yards so he could cross 1,400 yards and get the single season record for reception yards for the Saints. That was a team that we beat. Kyle Allen did not look good in 2018 at all either. Also, Taylor Heineke looked way better than Kyle Allen and Will Grier in the preseason for the next season. You feel me? So yeah, I mean, we can talk about whether or not a guy looked better in the game he started, which I think he looked better than Kyle Allen regardless. But he also outplayed both those guys in the preseason. It is what it is, though. Why wouldn't they? Because there's other players to pursue. Because we already have a lot of money tied up in our wide receiver core. Because we have C-Mac, who's basically the third guy on the depth chart for receiving. He's not a wide receiver, but C-Mac's going to get more targets than the third wide receiver on the list. And then you have to consider that we don't have anybody on the O-line. Like, coming up this upcoming year, most everyone's going to be gone. So there's that. We have to maybe consider pursuing Hassan Reddick. What are we going to do about Dante Jackson? If he's willing to, shave a little money off the top, we can pursue him. I'm not 100% sure that we actually, for 100% of a fact, go after DJ Moore. We'll have a bunch of receivers, but once again, we'll find ourselves with holes in other very important positions. Will we have beaten the Saints if they didn't have key players out yesterday? Who cares? Who cares? Show up to work. How about that? Same with Will Grier over at PJ this year. That's the one that I'm done talking about. I'm gonna always talk about Heineke and Kyle Allen, PJ Walker and Will Grier. At this point, people don't care about the facts when it comes to Will Grier. People don't care about the facts when it comes to PJ Walker. People say he finally got a chance in the NFL last year when he had 3 separate years of chances in the NFL for the Colts in preseasons where he got beat by no names who are no longer in the league, who didn't deserve to be in the league to begin with. Then his number 1 quarterback, Andrew Luck, talked to his father, who was the owner of the XFL, or the CEO, whatever it was, of the XFL, got his daddy to put PJ Walker on the Roughnecks, the team that was going to be hosting the championship that season. Got him on the XFL team, and he did the bare minimum to be an NFL player, to be a backup NFL player. If you cannot dominate the XFL, you don't deserve to even be on a practice squad in the NFL. And that's just the plain truth. But, I mean, dominating the XFL made people believe that PJ Walker was an actual real deal quarterback. So we saw what happened when you put PJ Walker on the field. And the answer was not very much. Not very much. Am I streaming for Thursday? Maybe. I don't know. I might. Yeah, Robbie hasn't been getting a ton of targets. I actually don't know. I mean, part of it is because we're actually looking at our tight ends now. Uh, but but yeah, I mean, we're just not really giving Robbie a lot of targets this year. That could just be a scheme thing. We're just trying to figure things out. We've played against the Jets and the Saints, so we're not going to really get tested all that much. I want to see how the scheme develops. Right now, it's working. I think decision making and tempo in the second half needs to be addressed. But so far it's working. And as long as we're winning games, I don't care who gets targets. I don't care if it's Brendan Zylstra getting 20 targets a game. If we're winning games, let Brendan Zylstra cook. Let him eat. If it's Chuba Hubbard carrying the ball 48 times a game and we're winning, hey, it is what it is. That's a little bit different, actually. That's a little bit different. But right now it's contributing to winning football, and it doesn't look forced, right? If it looked like we were forcing, or if it looked like we were like actually actively not looking at Robbie, then it'd be more of an issue. I think it's more about scheme and taking what the defense gives you. I think right now with Sam Darnold and the O-line looking pretty good in pass pro, it's less about trying to force things and more about taking what we're given. And we've been given the tight end. We've been given, surprisingly also, T-Mar has gotten some targets. So, I mean, I'm not worried about it right now. I wanted to see how we move forward and how defenses react to seeing that we're not looking at Robbie as often. I bet you $10K we sign DJ. Send me a screenshot of you owning $10,000. How much Reddick's costing to re-sign? I don't know. That's going to be all dependent on how he plays this year. He took a lot less money this season because I think a lot of guys took 1-year deals in places because of the cap and whatnot. And then this upcoming year, the money's going to come back, so we're going to be going crazy for sure. I do not know what it's going to cost. It could be anywhere between, I don't know. Hassan Reddick could be anywhere between, I would say anywhere between 12 and 13-ish, maybe 8 and like 11-ish. Depending on how he plays, probably something like 8 and 11-ish. I think 13's high. I think 13's high. What up, Aaron? Oh, hey, that's some big love, my brother. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. A genuine backup quarterback? Yeah. What do y'all thought? Well, this is old news. I don't know. I don't mention Cam. I was gonna mention Cam, but I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I won't do that. What up, Sir Hen? What up, him? What up, Caleb? Should have kept Greer. Doesn't matter, honestly. Doesn't matter at this point. I'm sure he's gonna look a lot better in Dallas, regardless. I think it's a good place for him. I think the Cowboys fits Will Greer, and I think him moving away from a team that threw him under the bus, then blamed him, and then put him in a bad spot multiple times. It'll be good for him. Yeah. You're not taking into account that the Saints weren't even playing any of their starters. The Saints literally wanted to lose. The Saints were trying to lose that game. They already clinched. Yeah, Kyle Allen against a bunch of backups who were trying to lose that game to give us worse draft position did look better by numbers only. He did not look better playing wise. But that doesn't matter because Kyle Allen also looked worse than Taylor Heineke in the preseason the following year, and Ron Rivera said that each of the backup quarterbacks would get a fair and even shot to compete for the backup role, and he lied about that. He didn't. You never. Anyway, I have over 12 videos talking about the comparisons between Kyle Allen and Taylor Heineke from 2018. No, from the end of 2017 through September of 2018, and I bring it up kind of a lot in my videos too. I want to direct you to those videos from the summer of 2018, and you can look that up if you want to, but I talk about that in depth in numerous videos. Definitely over 10 videos I have analyzing and talking about both those two players and why Taylor Heineke earned the backup role the following year. But yeah, 13? We'll see. We'll see. Uh, but yeah, let's talk about the Saints game because I want to go over my top 5 things that I learned from the Saints game, and then a few other things moving forward to Thursday against the Texans. Yeah, I saw that. Dante looks really good, but against the Saints, I think the biggest thing to talk about for the Saints this past week is talking about. Hold up, let me make sure I'm on. It's talking about. I think a lot of people doubting us coming into the game, right? A lot of people are doubting us coming into this game because those Saints did get. Look, Jameis had 5 touchdowns last week or 2 weeks ago against the Packers, and let's be honest, that was mad surprising. Everyone thought that Aaron Rodgers would come back looking real good, whatever, and he gets 1 stomped, 2 stomped by Jameis, and 3 Jameis gets a lot of gimme kind of touchdowns, but you score 5 touchdowns as a quarterback. I don't care if they're all 3-yard passes and whatnot. It is what it is. He didn't have yards at all, honestly, but it looked impressive enough to get people to think maybe the Panthers, maybe we're gonna get blown out. I don't know. Maybe Jameis is back. And I won't lie to you. I've always thought Jameis had potential to be really good. Hold up. What up, Regime? With the 5 coming through, man. Appreciate that, man. Really do appreciate that, brother. Really do. Means a lot. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I always thought that Jameis had the potential to look very, very good, or at least pretty good. You feel me? He could have been. Yeah, I think Jameis could have been very good actually. It's just that he's inconsistent and doesn't care about protecting the ball, which is a huge thing. I mean, you can't protect the ball. You're just never gonna win a game. You're just never gonna ever win a game if you can't protect the ball. So he was in a bad spot regardless. But honestly, I mean, when you think about who Jameis is as a person, and you look at these numbers right here. Hold up, make sure I this over. Yeah, look at these numbers right here. The Jameis that we knew and expected came back. The Jameis that we all knew definitely came back. I mean, 11 for 22, 111 yards and 2 picks. He should have had a worse look. He should have had a worse day than this, right? We should have had a much worse day than this. And the defense is part of that, right? I think the defense is the biggest thing here. Even though Sam Darnold went crazy, over 300 yards, only 1 pick, and it was like an unforced error, right? It was like an unforced error with that pick. Look, it was ridiculous, right? We can all agree that Sam doing whatever he was thinking when he was trying to shovel pass it, or I don't know what he was trying to do. He trying to Jedi mind trick 2 defensive tackles, or I don't know what he's trying to do, push it through their bodies or something. I don't know what that was, but that was a weird pick that I kind of didn't want to give to him because it's like, okay, he just did something just so ridiculous that you would never see a quarterback do that ever again in the existence of the National Football League. But it was so dumb. I had no clue what was going on there. But the pick is in the books for him. But I thought Sam Darnold played really good. But it was mostly the defense, right? I think we can go ahead and say it was mainly the defense. How bad was Cam Irving's injury? Do you mean how severe is it, or how bad for the team is it that he's hurt? You're going to let Justin Burris go? Maybe. I thought we were going to do that during the offseason because he got paid so much. But I'm surprised he's still here. He's been really good. He was good for us last year. This is going crazy, actually, to be real with you. And his presence allows us to have Jeremy play free safety, which is really big for us too, which means we didn't have to go after an extra defensive back in free agency or the draft. That was huge just for keeping all our draft stock and keeping more money internal. Justin Burris looks really good. We have a good front four, or a good back four, between Justin Burris, Jeremy, between Dante and JC. I'm cool with that. I'm really cool with that. Then when Bouye comes through, hmm? What do you mean? I said he looked good. Oh, you're talking to Beasley. Oh, I think he's saying you're gonna let Justin Burris go because of money. Maybe. Like maybe he means next. I don't know. But I thought the same thing. I thought we were gonna let go Justin Burris because of his contract for this year. But that was like that was a while ago though. That was like months ago, before it became apparent that we were not gonna drop him. Actually, when he got paid that practice bonus, that workout bonus, I was like, okay, maybe he's gonna be on the team regardless because he had the maximum workout bonus you can give a player. Oh, the Bucks in London. Yeah, that's after we. That was the game. That was when we played the Bucks twice in what was that? 3 weeks? Twice in I think it was twice in 3 weeks or twice in 4 weeks. It might have been, and we lost to them. We lost to them here, and we beat them in London. Yeah, that was when. Yeah, that was when James Bradbury was going crazy. Hey, my guy Aaron Patton just came through on the Cash app with the 10. What do you say? Hold on, let me see what the message was. Let me see what the message was. What's the message is? My brother said, "God bless you, my brother," and hit me with the 10, man. Really do appreciate that, my brother. Really do appreciate that, bro. Really does mean a lot, man. Thanks for the support. Phil Snow's going live, as in, what do you mean? Going live like right now? As in live right now? I'll get to the stats here in a second again, but yeah, bro. When you talk about mainstream media broadcasters and whatnot, they literally do not watch Panthers games. And when you think about it, bro, you think about it like this. No human being is watching literally every single game every single week. They're watching when these major media broadcast groups, these sports media people, these personalities are only watching whatever team Tom Brady's on. They're watching the Cowboys, and they're watching the Chiefs, and they're gonna watch maybe one more extra game of a team that has a good narrative. They're not watching, bro. If you think that Stephen A. Smith actually watched this Saints Panthers game, he did not. These guys did not watch the game. I promise you that. I promise you they did not at 1 o'clock p.m. They did not watch. They probably watched the Eagles game. They probably watched the Niners and the Eagles. But they were not watching the Saints and Panthers Week 2 game. He about to interview on the Panthers. Where at? On Twitter? What's the word? Stephen A gave props because what was he going to do? What was he going to do? Not give us props? Sammy D went crazy. Sammy D went crazy. We got the best defense in the entire league. I want to pull this up actually. Is this an article? This is an article. Hold up. Defense stats. But yeah, here it is. This is, make sure I'm looking at this right. Cool. This actually is not what I wanted. That was NFL. I think it's ESPN that has a better one. Yeah, it's ESPN with a better one. You can see right here. We lead, I guess not lead. Yeah, we lead the league, and bro, we have the best yards per game allowed of any team, bro, by 40 yards. We are a cool 80 yards below the Bills in yards allowed. We have the best scoring defense. Well, it's only by 2 points, but still. And honestly, the Bills got a gimme game because they played against the Dolphins, who had no shot of ever scoring against them. I mean, they play the Dolphins, right? They play the Dolphins, so we know what's going on there. But so they only played one game for real. The Bills allowed 23 points in one game, right? So So it's a little bit different for them. But I mean, look, the best scoring defense, best rushes allowed, rush yards allowed, passing yards allowed. No, we're not first in there. But yards per game. I mean, we are literally. I think we lead in sacks, pressures, quarterback hits. Bro, we are literally leading the entire league in numerous statistical categories, almost all the ones that matter in on defense. This actually is not the site I wanted to go to. I don't think it's football database. No, it's not. Oh well. We'll get to that when I get to that. I'll find out what it is. Hold up though. My brother Ken Folk came through. Ken Folk came through. Ken Folk came through with the big 20, you feel me? Came through with the big 20. Jack said, we might be the second best team in the NFL beside the Bears. Hey, well, it is what it is. I guess it is what I don't know, brother. I don't know. I guess it is what it is. I will say this. If there's one player in the entire league, if I got to choose one player in the entire league that I could bring to the Panthers, it would be Eddie Jackson. I would want to bring on Eddie Jackson. He's the one player in the entire National Football League that I would want to bring on the Panthers. Outside of an O lineman, outside of literally any left tackle, outside of literally, I'll close my eyes right now. Close my eyes right now and point. Just point in front of me, and whatever left tackle, just have everyone's picture in front of me. I'll point right here and say, give me that left tackle right there. I'm pointing at a picture of myself right now. I'll try my hand at playing left tackle for the Panthers because it's going to get ugly. Actually, more like left guard. But yeah, my boy Ken Folk, man. Thanks a lot, man. Really do appreciate that, bro. Really do appreciate that. Yeah, Diva's right. We're not going to get any respect until we actually win the Super Bowl, which is going to be tough this year, but hey. Yeah, that Ghost of Judah tribe dude, yeah, that Bears fan, he was weird, bro. He was weird. It was funny. He was weird, though. Travis Kelce? Maybe. That would complicate things as far as receiving goes. I think we have way too many names receiving-wise. I'd actually go for the O lineman before I go for Travis Kelce. I mean, would I? Would we just make that work? No, I want Eddie Jackson. Eddie Jackson makes plays. I don't care, bro. Eddie Jackson makes plays. The dude makes plays. Yeah, dude was weird. But yeah, so we understand that our defense is not only statistically the number one in the National Football League. I mean, you can just see from the players we have. We have some of the best players for just individual talent. Like Brian Burns has probably, if not the best, then for sure a top 2, top 3 spin move of any defensive end in the whole league. Now, I don't really like his other moves, his other finesse moves. He's not really going to be doing any bull rush kind of moves, honestly. But I don't know how good his swim is. I don't really see him swim that much. But I do know whenever you see that spin is too fast. It's way too fast. You're always going to confuse a tackle. You're always going to confuse a tackle with that spin move. It's too deadly. It's too deadly. Hey, can we speak on Shaq Thompson? Do you think we have any chance of finishing above the Bucks this year? What's the question again? What up, OFL podcast? Similar to 2015? I don't think this year is similar to 2015. Nah, I don't. I don't think it's similar. For one, we actually have receiving threats. That right there just completely kills 2015. Also, we don't have a running quarterback. calling us horrible. It wasn't that he was calling us horrible. He was just being weird. He was just being weird. He was going. He was really going to like the 30th degree. What up, King James? What's going on, brother? What's going on? You still had Luke. Yeah, imagine if we had Pep still, or Smitty. You feel me? Yeah, bro. The Bucks something different. The Bucks is something different. Taking the South or a wild card playoff spot. I think we're a wild card team right now. We're not. Look, I'm not gonna go too crazy. I don't think we're better than the Bucks right now. Is it possible we can hit that spot? We could. We could. I gotta see more from our O line. Like I said in my video, we gotta see. At least me, for me myself, I gotta see more from this O line, and I gotta see Sam Darnold be consistent over a bigger chunk than just 2 games against. Let's be honest, it was the Saints and then the Jets. Not 2 teams that I'm really super duper scared of, right? As far as defense goes, Marshawn Lattimore is a dog, but yeah, well, not even him, but still. We had wideouts in 2015. What you mean? Compared to what we have right now, we did not have wideouts. No, nah, not even close. Compared to what we have right now, we did not have wideouts at all. Not even close, bro. Not even. It's actually a joke. Wait, that's actually literally a joke. That's a joke. Struggling versus the Falcons? Yeah, but I saw the Texans going kind of crazy against the Browns for a second there. That's more because Baker got hurt. I think it was a rib injury. That was probably more because Baker got hurt. But I didn't get a chance to actually watch the Falcons game because I was doing something while I was going on. But I want to see. Well, first of all, I don't know. Kyle Pitts might not be the answer. Yeah, we have time though. Like Ken said, we don't even play the Bucks for a minute, so we'll be all right. We'll be all right. From free agency right now, I don't know who's still free. I know there's a linebacker who's free. I know old weird Bitcoin boy. I think Bitcoin boy is still there. I know Bitcoin boy is still there. Yeah, we had Ted Ginn, Jericho Cotchery. Who else do we have? Who are the wide receivers? Ted Ginn, Cotchery. Was Britton Burson on the squad then? I think we had Burson. Who else was there? That's 3. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Manuel. You're right. Yeah, Philly Brown. Yeah, Philly Brown. Yeah, come on now, bro. Come on now. Yeah, we did not have none of that. As a Jets fan, and Miguel, bro, I've been hearing that a ton of Jets fans were like, even before he was looking good this year, I heard a lot of Jets fans really loved Sam Darnold. I'm hearing that like y'all been going crazy a little bit, like, you feel me, like not having Sam Darnold anymore. Like, the fan base is kind of going crazy, right? Isn't the fan base kind of going crazy not having Darnold anymore? Yeah, I actually like Funches. I actually did like Funches. I think that Funches got put in a bad spot because he was a number 2 receiver and he was forced to take on number 1 receiver roles and responsibilities. And he got put in a bad spot because that wasn't really his body. That wasn't really his. I don't think that was his mindset either. I don't think he ever really had that number 1 receiving option mindset. But either way, I always liked Funches. Outside of that last year, but I thought he was. I always thought he was number 2 kind of guy. And if we could have got number 1 with him, he could have been way better. Also, I thought his matchups against number 1 corners were always bad. I never liked Funches against number 1 corners. But overall, I thought that he would be. I thought he was a great. I thought he would have been a great number 2. Also, he stays injured now, so it is what it is. Yeah, the weird cat, the like MS Paint cat. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, someone asked me about Claire. Who asked me about Claire? Someone asked me about Claire a second ago. She's good. Oh, it's Carolina fan. What's up, bro? Yeah, Claire's good. She walked out because I'm talking. He had drop issues. Yeah, he did. Especially in that Detroit game. Yeah, the Jets game. Love watching our games much better. Hey, bro. Hey, we got. Hey, Panthers fans. Type 1 in the chat right now if we have room in the bandwagon. It's week. Look, it's week 2, about to be week 3. Type 1 in the chat right now if we have a little bit of room left in the bandwagon. Do we have room in the bandwagon, bro? Do we have room in the bandwagon? Let me know. I'm trying to see something. Is there a little bit of room left in the bandwagon? Ted Gim. Yeah, D is crazy. Yeah, Sam is young. I think that, see, that's the thing about drafting players and calling them busts and players like not becoming good or something like that. There's some players who would never be good, are just doomed to be either mid or busts, right? And there's some players who, if you put them in a better situation than the one they got drafted into, they could have been way better. Like, I'm not quite so sure that, I know for a fact, if Pat Mahomes had gone to somewhere like the Dolphins, or like if he gone to the Jets, not the Dolphins. If he gone to the Jets, I'm telling you right now, Pat Mahomes would probably be a bust with the Jets. He'd probably be a bust with the Lions. And that's more about the Lions having poor management from the top down. The Lions are a bad organization from the top down. That's less about playing and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of places that plenty of players who got put in good positions in the right franchise, and they look good, and plenty of dudes who got put in bad positions and with bad franchises and end up looking bad. And I think that Sam Darnold is one of those guys that need to go away. He needed to get away from the Jets. Kay Adams, yeah, I saw that video. I saw the clip. Yo, why does her voice sound like that? Kay Adams doesn't usually sound like she did in that clip. She sounded like she had COVID. Yeah, there's a little bit of room. Tannehill, yeah, good. Hey, good example. Good example, Ken. Tannehill, 100%. Tannehill, he had to get away from them Dolphins. And he got Derrick Henry, but when Derrick Henry had Marcus Mariota, the Titans weren't winning. The Titans were a joke. Yeah, they had Derrick Henry, but the Titans were a joke. Tannehill comes through. Now Titans start winning. Look, it's a little crazy how that works, right? A little crazy how that works. The Texans suck. Yeah, they do. They do, Hugo. They really do. What up, Zero Chill? What's going on, brother? King Recent. We need a new kicker. Huh. Let me tell you my thoughts on kicking. Hold up, bro. Hey, bro. Are you ready to hear my thoughts on kicking in the National Football League? Are you ready? I'm gonna ask you this question because I need to know. Are you ready to hear my thoughts on kicking in the National Football League? Because I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm gonna let you know at this very moment that we don't need a new kicker. In fact, yeah, we definitely do not need a new kicker. I'm not even sure what a kicker would do for this team. I'm not even sure what a kicker would do for this team. Be real with you. Honestly, I say we go into the game, no kicker. I'm being dead serious. We go into the game, no kicker, and then we activate Deontay Brown, let him play some guard, let him, fill in where he's gonna fill in at. He's a big dude, right? He's a real big dude. We don't need a kick. I think Joseph Charlton probably can kick off. I mean, just kick off specialist. He can kick off the ball, right? Get the ball to the 5 we'll feel the look. We'll get there, right? We'll get there. Tell everyone, look, you got to run a little faster, get down the field, and tackle securely. Have Charlton do that. Field goals, I'm sure Charlton could kick 35 yarders. 35 yarders, let him do that. And 35 yarders is from the, what is that going to be? 35 yards from the 18-yard line. So from the 18 and closer, we can kick field goals. Outside of that, go for it, brother. I don't care. PATs, go for 2. Come on now, bro. If you can't go for 2, and think about it. Think about it. You get 2 touchdowns in a game, and you go 50% for your 2-point conversions. That's basically you hit both your PATs. You hit both your PATs. And the way I'm seeing it, PATs are hard enough as it is. So if you get both 2-point conversions, you're way ahead. You hit one of the 2, fine. You're dead even. You get 14 points. But the way, honestly, man, I don't think kicking is not football. 99% of the game is played with the ball in someone's hand, running, or the ball in someone's hand, they throw it, and it gets into another person's hand. You're telling me at random points in the game, a dude who does not play at any other moment in the game, a guy who does not play during, he has no role on the team or on the game, for 99% of when the clock is running. Keep in mind, kickoffs, is the clock running on kickoffs? No. It is not. That's a dead play. Already, 1/2 of what a kicker does is during dead time. Let's be real about that. A guy comes on the field, doesn't play a lick of football, kicks the ball for some reason. I've been saying it. I've been saying it for a long time. PATs are mad weird. It'd be like for the NBA. If the NBA, instead of when you got fouled, you went and you shot free throws, they said, okay, you have to do backflips from one baseline to the other baseline. You'd have to bring on some random dude and to see, can you do backflips from the baseline to the other baseline in under 20 seconds. If you can do it under 20 seconds, you get 2 points after getting fouled. You bring a random dude who doesn't play the sport to do something that has nothing to do with the rest of the game going on around him. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, well, I don't think kicking's football. Whether or not it's part of the game, you know what was part of the game? Spearing dudes. Hey, spearing dudes used to be part of the game of football. They got rid of that. Celebrating, having fun, used to be part of football. They got rid of that. We can get rid of kicking. We can very easily get rid of kicking. I promise you that. What's Sarah Fuller doing? What's she doing? We lost a Super Bowl because of a field goal? No, Ron, my brother Ron. No. We didn't lose that Super Bowl due to a field goal, my brother. We did not lose that Super Bowl due to a field goal, my brother. Let me take you back. What was it been? 20 years now? 19, 18 years now? What happened before that field goal? Let me tell you a little something about what happened before that field goal. John Casey kicked the ball off out of bounds. Jake Delhomme brought a ring. He brought a Vince Lombardi trophy to the city of Charlotte. Do you hear me? You don't hear me. Please. Come here. Ron, come here. Ron. Everyone else, close your eyes. Ron, come here. Ron. I need your earlobe as close to the device as possible. If I need to, I will speak to you like this. The reason the Carolina Panthers lost that playoff game, no, not a playoff game, that championship game, that Super Bowl, when we could have gotten a Vincent Lombardio trophy in our trophy case is because a kicker kicked the ball out of. I don't know, man. I don't know what I can tell you. There's nothing. I really can't explain it better than that. Let me see. Yeah. Special teams is a problem, but I'm the wrong guy to ask about. I'm the wrong person to ask. I'll tell you this: just about anything else to do with the game, we can talk. We can have a very very real conversation. If we're talking about kicking, I'm the wrong person to ask, bro. I'm just the wrong person to ask. If you want to talk about kicking, I'm not giving you a serious answer. My serious answer is stop kicking the ball. My dead serious answer is stop kicking the ball. Oh man. A kicker won the game? No, a kicker lost the game. You're not feeling me. You're not feeling me, Ron. You're not feeling me, Ron. A kicker lost that game. A kicker lost that game. But overall, I think overall, I'm not worried about kicking as much because I know that our defense is so good, and I'm seeing Sam Darnold perform. I'm seeing some not so great run blocking, and I'm looking at us give C-Mac what was it? Was it 28? Was it 28 rush attempts last week? Let me see. Y'all can see too. 24. Yeah, it was 24, and he had 5 receptions, so it was 30. So he had 30 touches. So yeah, 24 carries for 72 yards. Part of that, I think a big chunk of that is our run blocking. And that's been an issue for a minute, I think. Well, not for a minute, but this is a problem several years ago. Like I think it was 3-4 years ago where we had really good pass pro. Like we had amazing pass pro, but we could not block for the run, like literally at all. We had nobody blocking for the run. But also I feel like we keep sprinting C-Mac behind Dennis Daly. And I'm gonna be real with you. I have little to no patience for Dennis Daly, to be real with you. Little to no patience for Dennis Daly, to be real with you. He'll look good. He'll look good in spurts, but I just know he's gonna get hurt again, and then honestly, he's a little bit inconsistent for me. But we would sprint him behind Dennis Daly, and then get surprised when things didn't happen. Can I suggest something? What's up? TD is 7 points. The team that scores option take off a minute off the clock. A minute's too much. Nah. A minute is way too much because then you could end the game. Nah, a minute's a lot. A minute is a ton. Yeah, a minute is a ton. There could be something you could do though. I don't know what it'd be, but a minute is a lot. Oh my god, that'd be scary. Yeah, a minute is a lot. They overuse? Oh no, they do, David. Hey David, they do for sure. Nah, 29 touches for C-Mac is way too much. Way too much in a game that was already over. Why was C-Mac in the game? Hey, why was Christian McCaffrey in the game on the last drive? And we were it was an inside zone. We ran inside zone for C-Mac on the last drive. There was no way the Saints were coming back. They had no shot of coming back. We have the ball. I think the Saints had like one timeout. Might have been 2. It might have been 2 at the time. And we hand the ball off to Christian McCaffrey for what reason, bro? I'm like, hey, bro, man, come on now. We got a game this Thursday. Can we get serious? I know Chuba did not look good. This past. Look, 8 carries for 10 yards. I know he did not look good. But we just need it. $30 could work. 15 will be a little bit better, I think. Maybe maybe 10 seconds in a running clock to kickoff. Maybe a running clock to kickoff when you come back from commercial. That wouldn't be bad. Yeah, kickoffs really you don't see that many kick returns anymore. And there's always penalties. There's always penalties. I don't watch enough games to see a lot of injuries, but I know they do happen. I know they do happen, but I don't watch like every single game to know like when a guy gets hurt. Like if a guy got hurt because it was on a kickoff, I just know that guys get hurt. It could be because of kickoffs, but I know it was a problem in the past, like a huge problem in the past. But yeah, kickoffs in general are a little bit too much, and you don't really it's a lot of risk for almost no payoff at all. It's 7-0. Lions are up. Who is the best back right now in your opinion? Henry or CMC? Let me just walk into this one and say let me just go ahead in a chat full of Panthers fans. Chat full of Panthers fans. Let me go ahead and say someone other than Christian McCaffrey. I mean, it is C-Mac for sure. It definitely is C-Mac. But even if I didn't think that, even if I didn't believe it was C-Mac, I wouldn't say anyone else. Yeah, Royce could. The problem with Royce is he just can't block. Hard to get him in games. But I wouldn't mind seeing him, in goal line situations. Both are great. Yeah, both are great. But yeah, Kamara did get 30 yards total last week, or this past week. I mean, literally 5 yards. He did worse. I mean, he played worse than Chuba Hubbard. He played worse than Chuba did. Eight carries for 5 yards, and they got 25 yards through the air. Come on now. After watching last night's game, you think it's Henry? You think it's Henry over C-Mac? I don't know. I think C-Mac can do more. Yeah, I think C-Mac can do more. Um, Whoa, you know what? I'm like way over. No, I'm not. Never mind. I forgot. I started at 7:30, not 7. Okay, cool. Chuba looked stinky out there. Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Like I was saying earlier about whether is it more of you know us running behind not great O linemen? Is it run blocking? That's the issue. Is it running back play? That's the issue. I don't know. Man, it's really tough. It's actually extremely tough. Hold on, let me look at this. Yeah, it's actually extremely tough. Honestly, I'm gonna give Chuba some time. But as of right now, it's not looking too hot. Yeah, C-Max done that too. Yeah. I'm not gonna say that Derrick Henry didn't dominate. He did dominate. He has dominated. He has helped dominate, and he's going to dominate. He will continue to dominate. But C-Mac I think is one more versatile, and I think he's a better option. I think he's a much better option. Chua's plays seem worse than CMC. Are you saying the play calling for Chuba looks worse situationally? Or are you just saying that Chuba looks worse as a player than C-Mac? Like the play calling looks bad for him? You don't know football, you geek. There it is. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, Chuba's nowhere near C-Mac. But I mean, there's also I want to say there's an adjustment period to you're a rookie in the NFL. You want to get some games under your belt. But let's be real. We always hear it. And it's 100% fact. Running back is the easiest position to transition to from college to the pro game. And if it takes you a long time to transition, it's probably going to be rough for you, especially when the alternative is the team you got drafted to has to get someone like C-Mac 30 touches in a game. And I think 30 touches is way too much. I think 30 is way too much for C-Mac. I think 23, 24 maybe, really 23 is where you want him. I think 23 is where you want him. Favorite Thanksgiving dish? Mac and cheese. Our play calling sucks in the red zone? It's not great. It's not great. What happened? I don't know. Oh, give credit to the Saints run D? Yeah, but I saw the same thing in the Jets game too. I was seeing something very similar in the Jets game as well. Not as bad as this, but there was also some problems there as well. But yeah, the Saints run D wasn't bad. Love you too, Hunter. Why is Marshall not playing much? You mean Terrace Marshall? Timar? What do you mean? He's getting PT. 3 targets on 3 receptions, or 3 receptions on 3 targets this past week. I think he had 6 targets last week. I'm pretty sure. Hold up. Am I showing this still? I am. I'm pretty sure he had 6 targets and 3 catches last week. Yeah, he had 6 targets and 3 catches for 26 yards against the Jets. He's not getting a ton of yards, but he got 6 targets. I think I'm pretty sure. Hold up. I'm pretty sure he had the 2nd or 3rd most targets in this game. Receiving. Yeah, Timar had the 3rd most targets on the Panthers. It was C-Mac with 9. Oh, shit. It was C-Mac with 9, DJ with 8, and then Timar had 6. And behind him was Robbie with 3 targets. So, I mean, he's not like not getting PT. He's not like not getting looked at. He's just not getting a ton of yards. Which is why that's not why, but part of the reason why I said picking up Timar, no matter how good he was or is, wasn't that great because we have a ton, bro. We have a ton of options in the pass game. A lot of options. Oh wait, did I not switch the? Oh, I did. Okay, cool. He's hurt? I don't think he's hurt. I think it's gonna be it's gonna be kind of a adjustment period. You feel me? To Sam, this scheme. I think we're gonna see the scheme get better as Joe Brady sees the O line get better and better and more consistent in pass pro. We're probably gonna see a lot different scheme and a lot more risky kind of plays coming out from him. We used Curtis as much as we possibly could. We waited till our last season with Curtis to start running the ball with him. I feel like we didn't use as much as we could, honestly. I feel like we only really used Curtis in just last year. I think we left a lot of potential and a lot of the reason he was actually drafted on the table up until just last year. I think we didn't use him very well at all. Overall, like over the time we had, yeah, that interception that was like this weird between two different attacks. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Go to Big Cat's channel. See what you're talking about? Fine. Go to Big Cat's channel. I do not care, Timothy. You are. I give you permission, bro. I give you permission. You are now allowed to go to Big Cat's channel. I give you leave. You can dip, brother. You can dip. Can we sweep the Saints and Falcons? Yeah. I would probably say, well, never mind. With Drew Brees, I would say maybe not, but I mean his arm is absolutely cooked. If he would have stayed this year, but with Jameis, I think we definitely can. We'll see a different Saints team when we play them again, depending on COVID and whatnot. I mean, I highly doubt they're gonna have 8 coaches out again, and like what was it, like 6 to 8 different players who are out as well. So like I don't think we're gonna be seeing that happen in our next Saints game. But the Falcons are bad. The Falcons defense is horrible. And the thing about Falcons defense is not only are they bad, but they have gotten huge injuries each of the past like 2 or 3 years. Now, in their defense, 2 of the guys who got injured the most are now on the Cowboys. So we may not see the injury stuff come up this year, but they're not going to be good. Their defense is not going to be good at all. Like, literally at all. I don't do collab videos with anyone. No one asked me to do collab videos. We should do a collab stream at some point, but I already told them months ago I don't like organizing that stuff. I really see. I wanted to do a stream with everyone after the final roster came out and it was announced. I was feeling like doing a stream with everyone, but then I was like, man, I don't feel like actually organizing this, getting everyone together, thinking of a time and whatnot. That's like a lot of work. But yeah, I don't do a lot of collabs. Yeah, the interception from Sam was bad. It was unnecessary. That was bad because I would have been cool if he threw it deep, like a deep interception, a pointless interception on like a deep pass, like a really ambitious throw. I can get down with that, right? I'm cool with that. But whatever he was thinking on that play when he was already down, that was just weird. That was just unnecessary behavior. That was very strange behavior from Sam. A video with Big Cat preseason? This preseason? I don't think so. I don't think so. That probably wasn't me. Nah. No. I'm not gonna lie. That definitely wasn't me. I haven't done any kind of video with anyone else since the last round table. That was probably in like March. It was probably like March of, like 6 months ago. Whenever that thing was on, I think it was on PNP, maybe? I don't know. But the last time I ever did any kind of content with any other Panthers creator was probably in March. That was reckless? I won't even lie. I don't know what that is. Yeah. I felt like that was. I can't even call it desperation, right? I really can't even call it desperation. I think he just got confused. Honestly, I think Sam just got confused because there's no way he thought he had to make something happen, right? We're up big. We're up huge. The Bucks hadn't even scored yet. They hadn't even scored yet. There's no reason to throw that ball up. Like, what are you saving? What are you saving that set? I don't know. I feel like he got confused and just did something random. Do I think that they'll see Ghost this season? Depends entirely, 100% on the O line. Hold up, someone said that Phil Snow is going live. I don't know where that was. Can someone link me that? Is there a video of what he was talking about or where that was? Someone send me that right now. Yo, Shells, if I buy you a Chicken Supreme combo, will you give me a shout out on a future video? Are you paying a black man chicken for a shout out, my brother? Are you trying to pay a black man chicken for a shout out? I won't lie to you. I'm gonna upset a lot of people here, but I don't know the last time I got Supremes from Bojangles. I always get the spicy deluxe club. Spicy deluxe club, I think it's called. No, the deluxe is Chick-fil-A. It's just spicy club, the sandwich from Bojangles. I won't lie to you. I'm not really a chicken tenders guy. Like if I'm eating chicken, like it's either gonna be like actual chicken pieces, or like the traditional wings. Like I'm not really a big chicken tender person. I probably had Supremes. Not a lot of. Yeah, I don't think I've had Supremes that many times. Yeah, be honest. Yeah. Why not watermelon? Watermelon's also gross. Also, it's disgusting. Do I think we'll beat the Cowboys? Yeah, they have no defense. They've got no defense. Yeah, the Saints don't score. The Saints don't score without that interception. And then, I mean, we'd have had oh my God, bro. This our points allowed a game, our scoring defense would have been even crazier. Our stats would have been ridiculous. Buy me some chicken tenders. I'll shout out every day for the week, my brother. I mean, if you want, what I should do, what I need to do is shout out the people who are members. Man, you know what I always forget to do it because I don't stream. So I don't ever talk about memberships on the channel. And then, and I don't even check it. But I saw that there's still people who are still members of the channel. I will shout you out if you become a member. That's something I will do. Oh, I dropped frames there for a second. Up north now? Yeah, bro. The biggest problem with being up north, I've only been up north a couple times, but the sad thing is, as soon as you crack to Virginia, they don't know how to make sweet tea. Like in Virginia, they don't know how to make sweet tea. Any more north than that, you can't even get sweet tea. Like you're not even allowed to order sweet tea. I went to Detroit one time. I went to a restaurant and she said what they had to drink. I was like, okay, well, that's cool. Can I get a sweet tea? She said, what? And I was like, wait, maybe I said it too fast. Maybe she thought I called her a sweetie. Like, no, that's not what's going on, ma'am. Can I get a sweet tea? She said, do you want an iced tea and I can give you sugar packets? I said, look, brother Malcolm and brother Martin did not, they did not do what they did for me to drink iced tea with sugar packets in there, stirring furiously for 3 days and 3 nights, trying to figure out the formula to get that just right sweet taste. I can't, you're not going to disrespect me like that. That's not how it's going to go. The Browns virtual reality. Just a big turd on the field. Jesus. Yeah, bro. The Dallas game might be interesting because we'll actually get tested. That'll be our actual first test. The Saints were not a test for us. Only McDonald's? Where do you stay? Where do you stay, Manuel? I know, bro. Literally everywhere, at least where I stay, where I stay, every single restaurant offers sweet tea. Like you cannot go. Like it's actually a crime to be a restaurant that serves food and beverage. If you don't offer sweet tea, you cannot operate as a food place. You cannot operate. Oh, San Diego. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. No, you're right. It is what it is. It is what it is. You just gotta hold that. Honestly, you just gotta hold that. A better secondary than the Jets and Saints, though. Uh, I don't know about the Saints. At least not when they're fully healthy. Like when the Saints are fully on the field, probably not. The Jets, yeah, the Jets they yeah, they're not good. But I mean, yeah, the Cowboys will have a better secondary than the Jets. Fully healthy, yeah, they will. But I don't think their defense will be an actual test. It'll be more of a test. Oh wait, no, you said that. You said that. Okay, yeah, it won't be a test, but it'll be more of a test than the Saints and the Jets for sure. Um, at least the Saints that we saw just yesterday. But the real test is going to be our defense against the Cowboys' offense. That's the real test. Do I like the Carolina Panthers? Yeah, I do. Just a little bit. We were bored watching a game and decided to move on to the presidential election. Yeah, that was yeah. We were watching something. I don't know what it was. It was probably I think it was Cowboys and the Eagles. Uh, and then we started watching the last debate. Yeah, that was funny. That was ridiculous, actually. How can Sam Darnold get himself in the MVP conversation? By playing for a different team that actually gets press coverage? I don't know, bro. It won't happen. I'm gonna be real with you. That's not happening. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It just won't happen. I'm sorry to say it, but it won't happen. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, it's not happening. Yeah, for the Chargers though, I mean, what was it? 7 drives and 7 field goals, wasn't it? Wasn't it 7 or 6 field goals? What was the score of that game? I know they had like a ton of field goals, and they okay, it wasn't 7. Uh, how many field goals did they have? Let me see. Was I wrong? Oh, it was 4. Never mind. It was he was 3 or 4 for field goals. But still, I mean, maybe I was looking at 7 trips to the end zone or to the red zone. I don't know. But you kick 4 field goals in a game, in a tight game like this, it's real tough. Yeah, okay, yeah. So their only scores in the first, third, and fourth quarter were field goals, and then they scored a touchdown for real in the second quarter. Can't win like that. You just absolutely cannot win like that. Yeah, it's not Dallas next game. We were just talking about moving forward from there. Maybe someone else said that. I don't know. Someone else said that. But yeah, we're looking forward a little bit because for me, I don't see the Houston game as a trap game. I don't see it as a gotta watch out kind of thing. I feel like if you lose to the Texans when their best option, what I don't know, bro. They don't have a quarterback. They only can run the ball. Don't respect their defense. Yeah, I think that the Texans game should be a pretty easy one. Should have kept Sly. Doesn't matter. I don't have an opinion on kickers. They're all pretty bad. Just the role itself is a pretty bad role. Pretty bad position. I think the mindset it takes to kick the ball, like to say you want to kick or punt, is a pretty bad mindset. But it is what it is. The thing about Sly is that it seemed like there wasn't a plan in place. It seemed like the thought process for moving on from Joey was, we don't like Joey anymore. And so very, very last second we bring in a guy, kick him off, bring in another guy, and say, okay, if Joey misses one kick this game, he's out of there. Misses a kick, we get Santoso. I mean, and now we have I don't know, bro. Like where we're at right now. Where we're at right now just doesn't. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's. I feel like kicking in general doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter at all. Not to me, at least. Like I said earlier, when we were talking about kicking, I'm not the guy to talk to about kicking because I'm never gonna give you an answer that really breaks down kicking and whatnot. I just don't like kicking at all. I don't think kicking is a really good part of the game. Can this defense stay number one? I think so. I think we have a really good shot at getting a jump start on it. Just because, we have a lot of basically gimme games, right? Some very strong gimme games. Texans, the Cowboys. That'll be a test, but we'll find out. I mean, then we have the Eagles, right? I mean, we have the Giants very early on as well. So, I mean, we have some very, very, very strong chances to keep our numbers up. I mean, our schedule isn't hard at all. I mean, honestly, we probably have, I don't know the SOS. Let me look it up, actually. SOS. I'll actually show y'all, too. Hold up. Okay, here it is. This is the hardest? All right, cool. Yeah, so we're 26th. At least, hold up. We're 26th, according to Sporting News, in strength of schedule. So, I mean, we're about right. Look at our schedule. I mean, it's not good. Oh, fuck. Oh, here it is. I mean, look at our schedule. There's not a lot to be scared of, right? It's the Texans, who are bad. The Cowboys, who can put up numbers, but wins, I don't know about that. This will be an actual test. The Eagles look like trash. I mean, they got smacked by the Niners. Kick a bunch of field goals. They have bad coaching, decision making. They try to get too cute with their play calling. It's a little weird. Vikings are always a mystery, but they're gonna skew toward the less than impressive side. Giants are not an NFL football team. Giants are bad. Falcons, offense, could score a bit. They can score a bit. We'll still get sacks this game. This will be a closer game than the other ones. I want to see more from Mac Jones before I talk about the Patriots, but he could do something. This could be something for us. But then we have the Dolphins, Falcons again. Saints again. We'll see what the Bucs are looking like, but for the most part, I mean, we have a really good chance to be at least the top 3 defense at the end of the season. Hold up. And these other teams with bad strength of schedules don't have good defenses. Not a good defense. Not a good defense. Horrible defense. The best defense in the league, probably. Bad defense. decent but not great defense. I mean, the Bucks could have a chance if their schedule looks like this. The Bucks could have a chance, but I think we have a really good shot to be the best. I think we can be the best defense at the end of the year. If we won the Super Bowl, how would I feel? Pretty good. Yeah. I'd be like, yo. That's my reaction. Because I'm used to this. I've been here before. You feel me? I've been here before. Nah, I'm playing. That'd be kind of crazy, actually. I mean, at that point, a few things would happen. If we actually won a Super Bowl this year, a few things would happen. One, Joe Brady is getting a $20 million per year contract for the Bears. If we win the Super Bowl, that means that Sam Darnold went crazy, and that is all you need on your resume to get a huge contract as a coach in the NFL. Joe Brady instantly becomes the best coach in the entire league. Sam Darnold becomes the GOAT. Automatically. Becomes the GOAT. Our defense goes down as the third best defense of all time. What was it, the 2000 or the 01 Ravens? And then the 85 Bears, obviously. Then it's us. If we played against the Bucks this week, what will I think? I think that we had a weird schedule and that the NFL did something really, really, real strange to get us to play the Bucks. I don't know, bro. Bouye is great. CB we need. I haven't really seen our corners look bad. I don't think we've been looking too bad as far as nickel or dime. But he'll add something. But I don't think he's gonna take Dante or JC's spot. I don't see AJ taking Dante or JC's spot at all. I mean Niners? What do you mean? Oh. The Eagles only lost by 6 to the Niners. Did you watch the game or just look at the score? The Eagles should have won that game by a lot. And it's less about the score and more about decision making and more about didn't Jalen Hurts have what was it? 190 yards on like 24 passes, and one was that one like almost 100-yard pass from his own end zone. Didn't he have almost half his yards on one pass, but he threw 20 plus passes in the game? I don't know. I think the Eagles lost that game hard for themselves, and that's part of evaluating how good a team is not just about score. If you should win a game by 14 and you lose by 6, then that's a 20-point swing. The Eagles should have blown out the Niners, but because they lost by 6 points, that tells you something about how they're made up, coaching, discipline, a lot of things, play calling for sure for the Eagles. It's not just about the score; it's about how they get to that score and how a team looks getting to that score. You feel me? What up, 4-9? We look nice. Yeah, we look pretty good. Defense looks hell. Yeah. Sammy D gonna be nice, bro. And hope we get some more national media coverage. I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. We couldn't even get coverage when we went 15-1. Okay, it wasn't until we got beat by the Falcons that people actually started looking at the Panthers. We got called the worst undefeated team of all time. How are you 11-0 getting called literally the worst undefeated team of all time week after week after week? Bro, they did not love us. If we can go 15-1 and never get attention from the national media, I'm not going to lie to you, this ain't the year to get it done either. This ain't the year that we're going to get real attention and real love from sports media. Sorry to say it. But I do appreciate that. I really do appreciate it, though. Y'all had a good winning versus the Eagles. Y'all should have lost that game. Pretty bad. But the Eagles are a bad team. You guys stuck it out. Got a quick little win. I like that. Yeah, the Steelers last year were literally they should never have been, bro. They were so bad, bro. It was hard to watch. First of all, I don't like Steelers at all, but like it was actually hard to watch those games. Actually ridiculous. No, no, no. Hey, look. I mean, winning games you're supposed to lose is a big thing. I think that's what makes good teams great. Niners aren't great. I mean, you're not a great team, but I think that separates being able to win games that you shouldn't have won, that you shouldn't win, is a huge step to having a run. You feel me? The most overhyped team in the NFL, probably the Cardinals. The Cardinals? Yeah, probably the Cardinals. I mean, overhyped as a whole, the Cowboys for sure. Wait, overhyped as a whole, the Cowboys. But for realistic teams, probably the Cardinals. Because the Cowboys are overhyped for marketing purposes. It just makes it makes these it makes media markets money. It makes sports media money to talk about the Cowboys. It makes Vegas money to give them good odds. But yeah, the Cowboys aren't a real team. So of the real teams out there, probably the Cardinals. Tampa's the most overhyped. I don't know, bro. They just won they just beat Pat Mahomes in the Super Bowl. You can't be overhyped when you just come off winning the Super Bowl. You bring everyone back and also gain more pieces. Nah, they're not overhyped. 31-20. No, I don't think the Texans scored that many points on us. I actually got to look into it some more, probably later on tonight, and record my video for the game tomorrow. But I would say they don't score more than 13. They probably get a few field goals on us, but nah, they really shouldn't be going crazy. They shouldn't get 20 points on us. 20 points is a lot. Is there a whole offense as per usual? Yeah, people don't watch Panthers games. Yeah, people don't watch Panthers games. That was last year. Yeah, the Bucks are still a very good team. They might even be better this year because AB is one healthy and two has had a full year to recover. The Bucks I think are better this year than last year. To be honest with you, probably will have a better record too. What up, Ricky? Oh, that's big love, brother. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. They're gonna repeat. Well, I mean, then that's not overhyped though. I mean, I think they're gonna be, if not repeat, I can see the Bucks being in the NFC Championship game. And if the difference between the NFC Championship game and winning a Super Bowl is the overhypeness, I don't know about that. I can see the Cardinals not making the playoffs. That's my thing. I hear a lot of hype about the Cardinals, but I can definitely see them not making the playoffs. The Packers are overhyped? Maybe. 23-10 for the Texans game. I can see that. We probably score a little bit more than that. Even if it's another field goal. But yeah, it's not even gonna be Tyrod Taylor. What's that dude's name? Something Davis? My first thought is Miles Davis, but it's not. It's not that. What's that dude's name? Oh, Davis Mills. Davis Mills. Okay, I was kind of close. Yeah, Davis Mills is the dude. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking Miles Davis. I don't know why I was thinking Miles Davis, but yeah, Davis Mills. Kyle's the real deal. I don't think the Cardinals are as a whole. They're a little overhyped for me. They're a little overhyped for me. Yeah, I mean the big thing about scoring 30 is play calling being consistent and aggressive throughout the game. So we'll see if Joe Brady and Matt Rule want to go that route uh, throughout the whole game. But hold up. Oh, we just cracked that number. Hey, look. I'm here for 90 minutes and 90 minutes only. You feel me? The big thing is I just don't stream a lot. So like I'm not a huge on super long streams. I may do more streams in the future. I might stream during the Texans game. We'll see. But at least for right now, I don't like doing super long streams. Also because the longer the stream goes, the more off the rails it gets. And it has and will get off the rails. So like I like keeping them a little bit shorter so that everyone in here gets as much as they can. You feel me? As much informational content as they can before I end up getting distracted and going on like a 30-minute rant about something completely left. You feel me? Who wins? Cardinals versus Panthers? Not a great question. There's no way I'm gonna say not the Panthers. After the W, I mean, I feel like we. Well, it's kind of natural. I felt like we definitely were gonna get that win. It's Jameis. Jameis is gonna give you a couple, and if Jameis doesn't give you a couple, if he goes crazy like he did against the Packers, then you know the very next week he's due to go exactly the opposite direction. So I mean, I think it was good. I think it was good that Jameis did all that against the Packers because that just made me more sure that it wasn't happening against us. It was not going to be. He wasn't going to magically turn into a consistent quarterback this year. So, I mean, it was big because I learned more about specific players on the team than just getting a win against the Bucks or against the Saints, right? Shaq looks real. Dante looks real. The whole defense looks real. Sam Darnold getting 305 like Miami. That's crazy. But yeah. Yeah, play calling is a bit weird. Not even just a bit weird. Wait, you think it's play calling or Sam getting figured out? Was it really Sam getting figured out? I feel like it was a lot of us just. I thought it was C-Mac getting figured out. I thought either run blocking or C-Mac got found out a little bit. At least in the Saints game, I know for a fact the Jets were bottling up C-Mac second half. I know for a fact run blocking wasn't great, but the Jets were getting 3 bodies on C-Mac at the line of scrimmage in the second half. I think I mentioned that in my video, but either way, I think it's more about C-Mac getting figured out second half than it is Sam Darnold. Our best player, probably Dante. Yeah, probably Dante. But yeah, all right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. Before I do, though, I want to go ahead and shout out my guys. Hold up. Shit, I can't even see. Wait, I can't even see who showed love. Wait, what? How do I see this? Wait, how do I do this? Oh, that's tough. 2 people. Hold up. Oh, here it is. I think. No, it's not even it. I don't know. Well, that's tough. I wanted to shout out the 2 people who super chatted during the stream, but I can't find them. I can't find whatever setting that is to see who did that earlier in the stream. Can't find it. But still, man, thanks to everyone who came to the stream, bro. We'll do these shorter streams a bit more during the season. You never know. I might stream during the games. Maybe it kind of makes shooting the videos afterwards, like shooting the videos for the games, a little harder. But we'll see how it works out. We'll see how things work out in the future. Probably won't do it Thursday, but we'll see about other games later on. Anyway, y'all stay safe. I'm sure there's some Panthers content creator streaming right now. Y'all go over there. Tell them I sent you. Let them know what's up. Tell them keep pounding. All that stuff, you feel me? And until then, man, y'all stay safe. Cover your face, wash your hands, all that stuff. I don't know. But until then, I'm about to watch this game. I got to see Aaron Rodgers get beat. You feel me? I got to watch him get beat. And then do some more research for this Texans video that I should have up tomorrow. Till then, y'all, like I said, stay safe and keep pounding.